Leon Bignell, you're a part of the furniture here, and now the race is back in your electorate. McLaren Vale, it's got the longest history of all with the Tour Down Under, is that right?
Yeah, it's fantastic. Been here since the very first one back in 1999. Changing up a bit this year, though, without Willunga Hill. But what a beautiful place to start the race. The Star of Greece, which is a restaurant here at Port Willunga. Not a Greek restaurant, named after a shipwreck called the Star of Greece, where there were a few people lost their lives over 100 years ago. And so here we are celebrating what is beautiful about this wine region, and that is its proximity to the coast.
Just talk to me about the way that your electorate has adopted cycling because of what's happened with the Tour Down Under.
Well, it's really become a focal point, not just for the people who live here, but people from all around South Australia and indeed around Australia. They come here because since 1999 they've got to know places like Willunga, McLaren Vale, Port Willunga and Aldinga, and they come here for holidays, even when the race isn't on, because they want to race the route that the pros have raced earlier that year.
I'm going to give a little bit of potted history of Leon Bignell and the Tour Down Under, but when you started doing the Tour Down Under, you're a journalist for ABC and a sports journalist, also the local anchorman, but and then suddenly you got into politics, and now?
Yeah, so I was a journo, then became a media advisor to the then Premier, and I was his Tour Down Under advisor, and then became a local member for McLaren Vale region, and so continued my association, then became Tourism Minister for 5 years up until 2018, and now we're back in government, and I'm the chair of the Major Events Attraction Committee. So we're out there trying to get even more events for South Australia.
Just while I was talking to you, Simon Guerin's just walked behind you, so we know he knows this area pretty well, and so do a lot of other people. Are you on the bike very much, Leon?
No, I haven't been on the bike for about 7 years, so I'm almost as big as Willunga Hill these days.
What's the future of the event? You understand it from infancy, but what comes from, what's next?
Well, I think this year was a real year of consolidation after not having the event for 3 years. Stuart O'Grady, great guy, great South Australian, great Australian, Olympic champion, Tour de France yellow jersey winner, stage winner on the tour. But this is his first international event. So in the previous 2 years, we've kept it going with a local event, and just to keep everyone up to speed. And Stewie's done an amazing job changing the courses and the routes around a bit. And I reckon next year will be the one where he actually takes it to an even higher level. But this year we just need to make sure that everyone is race fit. And I'm talking about the officials and the police and everyone else. These things have their own energy, a bike race, and their own risks and rewards. And so I think they've done an amazing job this year. And next year, looking forward to an even better Santos Tour Down Under.
South Australia has a great history since 1999 of putting on international world-class cycling events. It's been sort of voted one of the most hospitable races for many years. It's won tourism awards. It's basically hit all the goals that it wanted to. Why did South Australia not host the World Championships last year?
Well, I was actually Tourism Minister when the bidding process was underway, and we were really keen to do it. We made that clear to the UCI and to Cycling Australia. I think Cycling Australia were really keen to have it in New South Wales, which to me was a pity given that we just announced upgrades to our velodrome here, that we'd announced a world-class BMX facility, the Sam Willoughby BMX circuit. And that we've got a trusted reputation in putting on big road races like the Santos Tour Down Under. So I was a little bit disappointed with Cycling Australia back then. It went to Wollongong. Maybe we get it another time.
We've had 2 World Championships in Australia, and if it comes again, I hope it's in McLaren Vale. I know that Old Willunga Hill provides a great circuit and a fantastic atmosphere. It's a pleasure to be back. It's a shame we're not going up the hill, but tomorrow we'll see a different winner in a different location, and it's a pleasure to be in your state.
Thanks very much, Rob. Always love your support right from the very first go.